minds. Do we want a breakup of the country through violent means? If the answer is yes, good luck to Nigeria. But if the answer is no, please step in and take hold of the crisis.
What do you think about people who served under the Abacha regime returning to public office? Should they have to explain their role? Should we just forgive them even though they do not ask for forgiveness? Should they even be returning to office?
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
The nation's number one talk station, 99.3 Nigeria Info. A very, very lovely morning to you. Lagos, Nigeria. It's good to know that you are there. Welcome to the last hour of the show for today, June the 28th, 2021. Now, let me just go straight to it. I'm Sheriff Quadry, by the way. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Let's talk the NPC and NBC Act amendment, if you like, call them bills right now. The media laws that are in front of the National Assembly to be amended. Now, following the indefinite suspension and ban of Twitter in Nigeria since the first week in June, at about, let's say, 4:34 p.m., several other matters have been arising. This includes both negative and positive reactions from both the citizens and the leadership of the country. Development that has further led to the current administration moves to placing stricter regulation to the media activities in Nigeria. Now, the federal government, through the Minister of Information and Culture, at a public hearing organized by the House of Representatives on Wednesday, 16th of June, asked the lawmakers to amend the National Broadcasting Commission (NBC) Act to empower the agency to regulate social and online media. The lawmaker representing Ogolu Asrilere Federal Constituency in Oyo State, who is the chairman of the Committee on Information, National Orientation, and Ethics and Values, Odebumi Olusegun, also sponsored the Nigerian Press Council Act Amendment Bill. Now, there have been reactions from everybody as regards the content of that amendment. In reaction to this, the Nigerian Guild of Editors says that it is not opposing to an act that will promote the media, especially stakeholders-driven regulatory council, but their own concern is that many draconian provisions are in that proposed amendment of the NPC Act, sponsored by Odebumi Olusegun. Well, we have the NGE here, the Guild of Editors. They're here. The president of the Guild of Editors is joining us via the telephone this morning. Mr. Mustafa Isa joins us via the telephone. Mustafa is the president of the Nigerian Guild of Editors. Mr. Mustafa, good morning to you. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, good morning, my brother. How are you?
I'm doing okay. We also have on the show today, because we have to put the broadcasters in this conversation because they are not left out, Bon Zone C chairman, Mr. Festus Kende. He's also joining us via the telephone this morning. Good morning to you, Mr. Kende. Good morning to you.
Good morning, my brother.
It's good to have you here.
I'm happy to be there.
Because of time, we have very limited time. So let's just jump right into it. Let me start with the print. Mr. Issa, tell us exactly your reservations, because I've read your own reaction to the proposed amendment to the NPC Act. What are your reservations, really?
I think there are quite many. When we read the provisions of the bill, amendment bill, so to say, they are first and foremost. Look, they brought in the issue of fake news into the composition of the Nigeria Press Council, saying that if I found guilty of publishing fake news, the reporter will be fined 2 million naira, the newspaper will be fined 10 million naira, while the victim of the fake news the paper will pay him 20 million naira, and the paper shall be closed for 1 year. Just imagine that. Look, we are not for fake news. We are against it completely. My members of the guild are trained editors. We are trained journalists. We are not bloggers. We check our facts right before we publish. But sometimes you could make mistakes.
Right.
That's why you have provisions to remedy the situation by writing to say, okay, we are sorry over this. we really need to do, we hereby withdraw the report and all that.
Right.
But there's no provision for that here. So there's nowhere in the world where you have this kind of provision. Then number two, the law provides that information minister shall approve the code of conduct for journalists. Even in Iraq, we don't have such provision. Let me let you know. The Nigeria Press Organization comprises the Guild, the NUJ, and the Newspaper Proprietors of Nigeria. We have already designed a code of conduct for journalists in this country. Look, even under the military, they never ask the minister to design a code of conduct for journalists. That's why in the world that happens. So they are then saying that the media, the board of the NPC shall be an advisory body. Then take a look at the composition. That the minister shall appoint the chairman, or the recommendation of the
is it the minister or the president?
Or the president shall appoint.
Exactly.
Or the recommendation of the minister. There is too much interference of the government.
What do you think this will? What do you think this will mean? Are you saying that they would have to now dictate to?
They would dictate. What is happening? Look at the NBC, for instance. Look, I am also from the broadcast sector.
Okay.
I know what you are going through in the hands of the NBC. This is exactly the problem. The DG is not independent. He takes details for the minister. No, please. I read the law that set up the Ghana's Nigerian Media Council. Please go and check it and see.
Okay.
Currently, chairman of that body is a journalist. What happens is this. There are many bodies that provide membership to that council.
Okay.
The Ghana Bar Association, that is the lawyers, the journalists, then the institution that trains journalists, they also provide and all that. After they have provided their representatives, then among themselves, they now elect a chairman. It is not the government that will appoint the chairman for them. We are talking about the media. The media should be independent, are seen to be independent.
Right.
It's not good for us.
Let me speak with. Oh, hold on, Mr. Issa. Let me quickly speak with Bon on this one. I have the Southwest Chairman of Bon on the show, Mr. Festus Kende. Mr. Kende, again, thank you for joining us this morning. I mean, I must thank Bon for swiftly responding to our call to be on the show this morning. But
thank you.
Does Bon have any reservation as regards this amendment that is about to happen?
Yeah, my brother, thank you. An amendment bill to reposition NBC shouldn't have been of a negative concern to Bon, because we all believe in sanitizing the airways. But some new sanctions have been included in this amendment, and to us, most of them will have a negative impact on our members and broadcasting generally in Nigeria. Let me give you some examples.
Yes, please.
This issue of licensing, the NBC in the new amendment have resolved that they can, if you fail to renew your license within a period of 6 months, which they have provided.
Okay.
Yep. That your license will be revoked. You should just submit it to the nearest office of NBC. Imagine NBC becoming the accuser, the prosecutor, and the judge. If there's any infringement at all, whereby you are unable to do this within the stipulated time.
But hasn't that always been the case with the NBC, though? They find you to have contradicted or contravened any section of the code, and they hear your case and they decide on your case.
The problem, my brother, that has only been the problem. That's what we are saying. But for the revocation of license, don't forget that is the ultimate sanction to any licensee. The moment you revoke the license, it's taken to killing that station, killing all their investment. And what we are saying in essence is, look, yes, as a regulatory body, you must be able to instill discipline. But where you need to go for the ultimate sanction, I think there should be an impartial authority that both of you should present your fact and figure to. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
Yeah. NBC cannot just say, okay, broadcasting station A, you have committed this offense, you have been found guilty, and you have to pay 5 million. Or no, you are not even paying. We are revoking your license. I think for anyone to do that, the other party should also be heard. NBC should lay their facts open and then present it to an impartial arbiter who will now look at the merit of such and then give the opportunity to be heard to the other party also.
Mr. Kennedy, you heard what Mr. Issa said, the Guild of Editors president, about stifling free speech in the media space. When we talk about this amendment, what's Bond's reaction to that? Do you think this planned amendment, is geared towards that in a way?
Yeah, Bond has resolved, and we've even sent a position paper to the committee to say that for instance, for the revocation of license, what we are saying is that where you have actually sanctioned a station, maybe for an implement or the other, before that time, to now come again to say you want to revoke license is double jeopardy. Yeah. It is just trying to kill the media in Nigeria. So what we are saying in essence is that go to court, go to high court, present your fact to the court and say, because Station A has done this or that, you want to revoke their license based on this fact. And the other party should also be granted that opportunity to be heard. Imagine in this new code and this new amendment, they instill a portion there to say you can not even challenge or go to court until after the expiration of 30 days. Imagine closing down a station and you are saying they cannot even approach the court for a relief, which is already incorporated in our legal system. If I am aggrieved, I should be given that opportunity to immediately go to that court. That station will have been killed. If you are saying they cannot go to court in 30 days, imagine such.
And that is contained in the new amendment?
Is there. Is there. In the new amendment that you cannot approach the court until the expiration of 30 days. You know that with that, most stations or more damage will have been done to that organization before any relief could be sought.
Mr. Issa, let me quickly come to you.
We are saying that should even be deleted from the amendment.
From the amendment, that's right. Thank you, Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Issa, let me come to you right now. Let's talk about moving forward because we have about 3 or 4 minutes to go. What is the next line of action for the Guild of Editors right now? Because the amendment is going forward, whether the Guild likes it or not.
It cannot go forward. Let me tell you. On Thursday, the NTU, Nigeria Press Organization, comprising the Guild, the NUJ, and the Institute of Proprietors, we will meet in Lagos on Thursday, an emergency meeting, to fashion out a way to respond. If you know the history of Nigerian media, nobody can cow us. Even under the military, with all their decrees, we submit have this big close.
Is that what you think is happening? To cow the media?
Somehow now, that is what they say. We have had calls to issue summits over the NBC actions in the last few months. We are saying, I'm sure what the other guy said.
Mr. Kennedy.
If you feel that the station has broken the broadcast code, can you approach the court with your evidence? And now the court to look at the matter independently and now sanction the station. You cannot just see somewhere as a GG. You determine the offense. If they even say it was hate speech, in our laws today, there is no law defining hate speech in our laws. Go and check them out. So, DG will now determine what is hate speech and now sanction you because of that. It doesn't happen in a democracy. It cannot happen. So, going forward, a few days ago, I got a call from the sponsor of the bill.
Okay. Mr. Adebomi.
We'll be meeting with him on Wednesday.
Okay.
In Abuja. So we are going to tell him in clear terms that if these bills are approved the way they are, we'll go to court to challenge them, because we will not, in a democracy, follow such a law. Some laws are not meant to be obeyed. I'm telling you this. The previous order that they passed on the Nigeria Press Council Act.
Right.
The matter is in court right now. It's at the Supreme Court right now. We challenge it, and it's in the court. Now they are coming with a new one. We are also going to go the same way. We use all legal means to ensure that these bills are not passed. Even when they go ahead with it, we challenge the provisions in court. Because they infringe on our right to free speech.
Mr. Isa, let me quickly hear from Bon before we go. Bon, what is from your end? What is the way forward now?
Yeah, thank you, my brother. Once again, I think this amendment bill, in totality, when you look at most sections of it, is a nil wind that will blow no good to anybody. And we have presented our position paper to them to say that we are opposed to some of those sections and they should be deleted in the interest of everybody. This bill, if approved the way it is going to discourage investment into broadcasting industry in Nigeria.
Okay.
It is going to kill media. And to some of us, we strongly believe that this government is trying to reintroduce the CRIFO stylishly. Because NBC has been biting with their teeth before. They've now been given gun as a weapon to be used against the broadcast industry. Imagine we have so many. Look, if we will stylishly introduce digital access fee, digital access fee would discourage poor people from accessing information in Nigeria. We have free-to-air TV operators in Nigeria. You don't need to pay anything. Turn on your television and you get information.
Mr. Kennedy, we must go now. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate your time. And Mr. Isa, thank you also for joining. We must take a break. Thank you. Good morning to you. We'll be right back. Stay here.
This is an infomercial.
Everywhere you go, you hear the phrase, we move. It's not just words. It's an expression of hope and belief. It's the unstoppable energy of bright minds. When things aren't going as planned, we don't give up. We move. Rejections won't hold us down. Disappointments won't derail us. We keep grinding because every step we take counts. So, whatever you do, never stop believing in you. Turn up your dreams because whatever life brings, we move. MTN, everywhere you go, we move.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
Oil for a healthy family.
Catch me in my big boy car, feeling like Big Daddy. Everybody head down when I pull up in the party. And see me under my ass flexi, so I'm never worried when anybody come and bash me. I paint my house and it's fresh to death. No matter what happens, I'm still set. Forget that people come and ask me, should I get connected? Then I tell them of my tenants protect. Whoa, my business is not that, cause I got that sweet death insurance. Trust me, it's a big boy lifestyle you live once you know that.
Visit www.hairsinsurance.com to get started. Hairs Insurance, your simple, smart protection.
With Airtel Home Broadband device, your home is connected and you all can focus on the important things in life. Enjoy the finer things in life in the Airtel HBB seasonal offer. Visit any certified Airtel shop to get a 4G MiFi at 9,999 Naira plus up to 55GB bonus data, or router at 19,999 Naira plus up to 160GB bonus data. Offer valid while stock lasts. Terms and conditions apply.
Airtel, the smartphone network. Dear Molfix mothers, the source of our happiness is our babies. For babies' happiness, it's important to choose a dry diaper. Molfix Air Dry Diaper, the #1 choice of mothers, has all the dryness all mothers dream of. It stays dry, does not leak, and our babies do not have rash. So we're starting the happiness movement with Molfix. Come on, mothers, try Molfix and join our happiness movement.
In the information era, facts, events, and news are available at the click of a button. The information flow is enormous, which makes the financial markets unpredictable. As a trader, you need to have a strategy, and most importantly, you need a trustworthy partner that will simplify things for you. Hot Forex is serious about its responsibilities to you. With its origin dating back to 2010, we are a multi-regulated broker with over 2 million live accounts, wide global presence, more than 35 international awards, tight spreads, multiple assets, reliable fast execution, technological innovation, and multiple account types. The Hot Forex team is always ready to deliver trading services and free trading education that you can rely on every time. And this is not just a mission, it's a promise. Visit the Hot Forex Educational Centers at 3rd floor, Warala House, 90 Allen Avenue, Ikeja, Lagos, or call 0908-517-6394 or visit www.hotforex.com. Hot Forex, for traders that want more.
8 times 500 naira, 4,000 naira. 8 times 5,000. Hi! I beg. Where on they see this money?
Money care. Now the ogbonge bonus we had they summer me as I buy new SIM card. See, then they give me double data subscription plus 8 times a woof anytime I recharge.
Oh boy, what's up for me now?
You know say you fit buy SIM card now for any accredited Airtel shop, ba? Just go there with your NIN, just like that.
Sure guy.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
This is what we live for. To connect with history in the making. To stream every breathtaking moment. To witness Mbappe, Kane, and all the football greats. To be part of the journey to glory. This is where we live the good and the bad. And unashamedly give our all to the beautiful game. Live the experience. Watch all the Euro 2020 action live from Supersport on Showmax Pro. Sign up at showmax.com.
EUC Homes Limited is here again with Beta Awoof. The time to be part of a fast-rising Igbejuleki is here. Come and own a piece of Igbejuleki with EUC Homes. One promo, one Nigeria. Buying land has never felt better. We are offering everyone 1 million naira off all our landed properties and also 1 million naira off development levy. Invest with EUC Homes today and start living the good life. For more inquiries, please call 0817-194-7272, 0817-194-7272, or visit our office at Suite E124/127 Road 2, Ikota Shopping Complex, VGC, Lekki, Lagos.
When you haven't used your SIM for quite a while, you start to worry. You start to calculate the last time you recharged, or the last time you got a call on that line, or a credit alert, or even just a flash. But thanks to Glow Always On, you can rest easy and never worry about any of that. Because with just 500 naira, you stay connected to the Glow network even if your SIM is inactive. Just dial *777# and select Always On to subscribe.
Glow Unlimited.
Welcome back to your #1 talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info. This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
You're still on the nation's #1 talk station, 99.3 Nigeria Info. We're broadcasting live from Etimi and Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos, Nigeria. I'm Sheriff Quadry. Nice to meet you. It's Monday, June 28th. 9 o'clock later this morning, we'll be having the All-Stars here in the studio, and of course virtually when we begin our round table, the first one for the year 2021. In between time, before the break, you heard conversation that I had with Bon and the Guild of Editors, the print media and the broadcast media in Nigeria here. And from our conversation, you could actually tell their position on the planned amendments to media laws in the country. Serap is also taking the matter to the continent, calling on continental bodies to call the federal government to order. And a lot of other actors have been speaking on the planned amendment to media laws in the country. What is your position? You've heard what my guest said. And by the way, many thanks to the two of them, my guests this morning, for coming on the show. Many thanks to the Guild of Editors, and many thanks to the Broadcasting Organization of Nigeria as well for coming on the show today. Now, let's hear your thought as regards the conversation we had this morning. Maybe before the week runs out, we could actually have some other stakeholders in this space to come talk about this particular conversation again, because it's not going anywhere anytime. So 0700 993 993 993 and 01 465 7190. These are the lines that we are working with this morning on Nigeria Info's Crossfire. The second number is for the female callers only. 01 465 7190. That is for the female callers only. You can send me WhatsApp, by the way. The WhatsApp number is 0809 597 5805 on WhatsApp. That is 0809 597 5805. If you're calling me, please, we've got 60 seconds to share your thought with me. 60 seconds, please, to share your thoughts with me on our conversation today. Go to our live stream on YouTube and Facebook. Let me know what you think on YouTube and Facebook. Let me just know exactly what your position is on our conversation today. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can get there and watch live. Now, let's begin to take in your calls via the telephone. Let's start with who is here. Hello, good morning to you. Hello. I can't hear you. Are you there? I am so sorry, I can't hear you. I need to jump on another one. Hello, good morning to you. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Sheriff is really, very, very dangerous. I don't know whether we're in a military regime or democracy. You heard those men. That bill that they are insisting on passing, is it going to benefit? Just the few, the political class. Maybe when we want to comment on what they did and what they didn't do. The petroleum bill is there for them to pass. No. A lot of things for them to do for the masses that will benefit everybody. No. Why are they insisting? Why do they want to guard Nigerians? What have they done that they don't want us to see or talk about? Good morning.
Good morning to you too. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. I really do appreciate it. I really do. Let's jump on another call. Hello. Good morning to you.
Hello, Sheriff.
Morning to you. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning. This is Emeka from Lagos Island.
Welcome, Emeka. Talk to me.
Sheriff, it's just unfortunately that we are going through all this in Nigeria. Nigerians can start seeing that even military regime is even start getting better than this regime that we currently have. Only God. In fact, this is not the matter of God again. This is the matter of the citizens. We should start planning how to save ourselves from the hands of this politician. Have a nice day, my brother.
You too, Emeka. Thank you. Thank you for calling me. I appreciate it. Let's jump on another call very quickly. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, this is Pastor Ladipo calling from Orilegom.
Talk to me. Welcome.
Sheriff, my take on this issue is this. These senators or legislators that is sponsoring all this kind of bills, have they not seen bills to sponsor to end the crisis going on in Nigeria today? Why is it this media stuff that they are after? Does it mean that what they are doing is not right and they don't want people to talk about it? Yes, these people during their campaign, they said a lot of nasty things on the podium when they are campaigning. And now they are trying to sponsor a bill. They will not tell us that it is those things are said during campaign and it is not necessary. That now, if you do anything, see, listen, let's just begin to work towards and pray and work seriously towards removing these people from power because they don't mean well for us at all. Thank you and God bless Nigeria.
By saying removing people from power, you mean through elections in 2023, I suppose. Marcel is in Badagry. Marcel, good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Sheriff. How are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, sir. Yeah, Mr. Sheriff, let me state this very clearly.
Okay.
I think most of all these our senators and our lawmakers, they don't mean well for the popular for the population here in Nigeria. Because how can somebody, trying to put up such kind of bill that is going to, catch anybody who want to, begin to talk about, the evil things that these our leaders are doing. They want to cage Nigerians. It is not good for us. Nigeria, we want everybody to express his own opinion based on whatever that is happening so that we can be able to begin to wake up our leaders to do what they need for. But they want to make sure that they keep Nigerians from being able to express their feelings. It's very, very bad. The politicians are the problems we have here in Nigeria. If we can be able to be cultured from our hearts, make sure that whatever we are putting up to the public is something that is going to benefit the masses, Nigeria will be okay. But doing it this way, Sheriff, the truth is that Nigeria goes nowhere. Let's be frank to ourselves. Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling me. On Facebook, free speech under this administration will never be the same after the amendment of the media laws. The media houses should go to court. That came in from Oladipo Olayemi on Facebook. Anthony is joining us from Ebutemeta. Anthony is a first-time caller. Anthony, good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
How are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you, Anthony?
Fine, thank you. My contribution, am I on now?
Oh, yes, please, Anthony, you're live.
Okay, my contribution to this discussion is very simple. It seems we have elected representatives that are now representing themselves, and they no longer think of the masses or the people they are supposed to represent. And I think we as those who elected them supposedly have power to recall them, to tell them, look, what you are saying, what you are doing is not in the interest of those who have elected you. And it seems that these people are making laws just because they think they can perpetuate themselves in that. These same people said all manner of things when Jonathan was in power, and Jonathan never got them. But today, they are looking for how to create laws that will make them remain there. But one day they will live there, and these people will come to cry again after they have left there that they have been gagged. I think it is time for every Nigerian to speak up and say this is not right.
Anthony, thank you. 60 seconds. Henrietta is here as well. Henrietta is calling me. Henrietta is a first-time caller. Henrietta, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah. About the bill
Yes, please.
that they are going to pass, I just beg God that Nigeria that is going to do that. Anything they are going to do, it will be good for me. If the retirees, I'm a retired civil servant and I've not been paid since September last year till this moment, and I'm crying as a Nigerian. Joe, help me tell them before they pass any bill, my darling, they should pay our salary. I beg, help me beg them. Oh,
Madam Henrietta, your cry has been heard. Thank you for calling me. Appreciate it. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
My name is Daniel. I'm coming from Ogun State.
Welcome, Daniel. Please turn off your radio, please. Quickly.
See, Mr. Quadry, let me tell you exactly how it is.
Tell me.
You no say the cane when they take flog, Papa, they can flog you. You don't know. Let me tell you, these people cannot make it. They want to stay in power beyond 2023. That's what they are doing. They know they failed Nigerians woefully. See, if we think politicians are our problem, we think the senators there are not representing us well. They come from a constituency. Let the people go back and say, look, the people we elected that are in the upper houses or lower houses are not representing us well. Let us recall them back. And once they set that machinery in motion and the people know that these people are going to recall us, maybe they will sit upright.
Okay.
But meanwhile, The thing was inside soup pot, not be soup. They tell you, Mr. Quadry. I keep telling you, can you hold fire? They are coming after you. That is the basic truth. God bless you. Have a pleasant day.
You too. You too. Christopher is joining us from Ikoyi this morning. Christopher, good morning to you.
Chief Quadry, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good to come with all our callers and listeners this morning. Chief Quadry, please, I'm begging Nigerians, please. These people are not ready to listen to you guys. The people I want to beg again, Quadry, you remember the Edo election? So I want to beg those people who threaten these people that anybody that rigged the election, they will deal with that person. Because come 2023, all these things they are doing now is to continue in the office, like the last caller said. So those sets who threatened them for the election, they should do that for us. For now, you already say, I hear the two listeners you interviewed this morning. The court, who owns the court? Is it not them? Which court will listen to you? Sarah, go to ECOWAS court. ECOWAS court has give judgment. Don't threaten people about Twitter. What have they done? So I'm begging Nigerians, come that 2023, everybody should sit up, shine your eye. But for now, President Buhari is not ready to listen to any of you. Nigerians are afraid of him. Thank you.
Thank you, Christopher. Let's go to WhatsApp quickly before we bring in Ezekiel, who's joining us right now from Onoja Sule from Ajegunle says, this is exasperating. It's just a ploy to permanently gag the media and Nigerians from expressing their opinions on issues. We are in democracy, for crying out loud. Let's all say no to this irrational bill. That's Onoja Sule from Ajegunle. Now let's speak with Ezekiel. He's in Aja. Ezekiel, good morning.
Yeah, Sheriff, good morning.
Morning. Very well, very well.
Sheriff, from all indications, we are seeing it that we have so-called leaders, rulers, that does not mean well for their citizens. What someone who is playing game on the truth will say is, what conviction do you have? But all eyes are seeing it. But Sheriff, let me say this. If we have, I believe you are a bookworm. If we have gone through the history archive of several countries, you will see that what these people are doing, they don't know it. There's an adage in Yoruba that says, "Entoba moto lo nton, entoba go by iton, ulumanton." You understand? When you know history, you will shine. But when you play deaf ear to history, definitely you'll be extincted. It's the reality. Your citizens are saying, I remember in the Bible, God told Samuel, listen to the people. But this government is saying they are not listening to the people. But the time will come, they will want to tell the people, okay, we are ready, but we will tell them we are not ready again. By the way, Sheriff, is it a difficult thing for people to say we don't do again? Look at Ukraine, the highest population in Europe. Less than 50 million people. They leave Switzerland. And they are their country today. So what is their problem? Well, me, I know that a dog that will perish will never listen to the sound or the trumpet of the hunter. Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you, too. Ukraine, Russia, the fight between them and Crimea and all of it. Well, thank you for calling me, though. Sam is here from Lagos Island. Sam, good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Yes, please.
Good morning, sir. You're doing a good job, and I appreciate everything you're doing.
Thank you.
Regarding you're talking about the National Assembly passing a bill, right?
The media laws is currently not passed yet.
What are there to pass again? What I see is that they're just tightening us to speak whatever we feel that is right. They should regulate fake news. That's all. They should regulate fake news. That's all. Look at what is happening in China. Look at what is happening in Russia. Nigeria is replicating same. We are not fools. Nigeria is replicating same. Look at the biggest news outlet in Hong Kong. It's being shut down.
That's right.
Exactly. We are not fools. It's really unfortunate that a lot of Nigerians are not speaking. The Nigerians that are speaking are few. So nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. I was not supporter of Jonathan's time. I'm not supporter of this government, but we all know what happened during that time. Fake news should be regulated. Let people speak and be responsible for whatever they say. Fake news should be regulated. That's all.
Okay.
Nothing else.
Nothing else, he says.
Nothing else.
Sam, thank you for calling me. And let's make something very clear. This conversation has nothing to do with the executive arm, really. This is the work of a lawmaker, basically. Honorable Adebomi, who represents, what's that place again? In Oyo State? Exactly. Let's be very clear. It's got nothing to do with the executive arm. This is purely legislative work. Whatever politics is now going on, behind, I'm really not. I don't know much about it, so I'm really not interested in that. I'm interested in the Media Laws Amendment being sponsored by House of Reps member. Let's begin. Lambert is here. Lambert is in Aja. He's a first-time caller. Good morning to you, Lambert.
Yeah, good morning, Sheriff.
Morning to you.
You see, from the people that are making comments and all the rest of them, it simply tells you that Nigerians are not really happy with what is happening. But my own personal opinion, interpretation is that, let them continue to do what is not right. Sadly, every action has a reaction, and there is nothing good that comes from a comfort place. What it simply means is that they are doing what is going to be nice for them, and at the end of the day, it's not going to be nice for the citizens. But in the future, when there is a reaction, they will only talk about the reaction. This is exactly what we've had in these past recent months, where people are fighting or agitating or trying to secede. There was no comfort. That is exactly why those things happen. They are talking about why those things are happening, but they are not talking about the actions that caused why those things are happening. So let them continue to do what they have to do. At the end of the day, the reaction is coming very soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lambert. Please call again, all right? Appreciate your time. Now, let's go to WhatsApp and take some WhatsApp messages that have coming up. Better from Shasha says, Sheriff, our leaders are working hard on how to regulate the media like China and other countries, but they don't want to learn how to go to the moon and so on like them. They should remember that if you want to fly like a bird, try to also sing like a bird. Better, thank you for your thought. I have quite a number of messages here. Pastor Austin Anyahara from Sherry Oshun says, National Assembly is an extension of the hand of the presidency. But my question is, what would this government gain in scoring first on oddities? The economy is in comatose insecurity, walking on all fours, poverty holding Nigerians hostage, and now the voice of Nigerians are to be gagged through media, whatever. It's unfortunate that majority of Nigerians elected an undefined change, and the dividends are being made manifest today. Pastor Austin from Isheri Ocean put that across this morning. Pastor Austin, well put. Thank you for your thought. Let's take two more from WhatsApp. Let's see who is here. Your guests are not real. They want an absolute power to do whatever they desire without any regulation. Do NPC, NDLEA, NCAA, FAN, and all other agencies of government go to court first before sanctioning an airing company? The media houses want the regulatory body to go to court for them to pay their dues, an obligation they agreed to. Some Nigerians are jokers. Tosin from Always sent that in. Tosin, thank you for your thought. Let's take one more. Peter is in Lekki. Peter says Nigerian problems are compounding by the electorate for collecting money and voted for wrong candidates. Peter is extrapolating. Peter, thank you for your thoughts. 8:51. Can we squeeze in another call? Lagos, do you think we can? Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
How was your night?
It was great.
Okay. Sheriff, my name is Akuns.
Welcome, Akuns. Talk to me.
Well, we won't be surprised. Last time when our president was thanking the military for not taking any part in overthrowing. And because of why? These people know that this man is nowhere to be going. That is a part of them. And if it is another group that is on top in this government, things could be happening for long. But one thing we want to know is this. It has come and it shall come. If these people want to stay for power for the next 20 years, they have their ideology. They know what they will do. We see some governors now, second midterm, they are joining the APC because if they fail to join them, maybe their government, their term is over. They will come to Quadry and some will go to prison. Maybe some that have enlightened them what will happen if they go down from the government. That if they fail to come and join them,
this is what is going to happen to you, and no going back for that. They have mapped a new plan, new map to face everyone who is against them. That's why the people, new people are coming up to join them. You will see it.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you, but what we have to know is this. This is a Nigeria that we owns over everyone. But those in power and those when we send to the House of Rep and the House of Assembly, they have gone there and joined them because the majority carry the vote unless if our constitution, Nigerian constitution, is changed.
Okay.
Because those who are managing the constitution now is those people in the power, and they know what they did to Goodluck Jonathan. That is why they frustrate him to come die by all costs.
All right.
Or rather, something will happen.
Thank
but
you.
Let us see what will happen. Thank God bless Nigeria.
You too, Akuns. Thank you. Mike Sheon on YouTube says, voter registration is starting today. Let's endeavor to have our voters card that will change the situation of our country. That's Mike Sheon canvassing for voter registration out there. Can I squeeze in? I'm not sure I can squeeze in Etim. Etim, I'm so sorry. I can't squeeze you in right now because of time, yeah? I'm really sorry. I'm completely out of time. In the meantime, I can take a few thoughts from WhatsApp so that, it's better it cuts me off than cut Etim off, have you? Let's see who is here. Okwe Kennedy says, the Niger Delta is almost threats to nothing. Okay, we're not talking Niger Delta. Your message is just coming in now, Okwe Kennedy. But let me take this one here. That says, your name is Duncan, I think. Duncan, thank you for your thought, though. Appreciate it, but I don't understand what you wrote here. Oh, yeah, now I get it. You're saying that no matter how we agitate or belly ache over government action, let's face it, no government would sit by and watch society go to splinters, just satisfy some people's urge for spreading disaffection through fake news. Duncan from Ijegun, yeah. Some of your words that you put together there threw me off balance when I was looking at them at first glance. But yeah, I was able to decipher everything. But thank you for your thought. So, Lagos, this is how far we can go on the crossfire today. And it's not the end of this conversation on the amendment to the media laws. Okay. But in the meantime, we have the news for you at the top of the hour. After the news, we'll be speaking with the All-Stars here on Nigeria Info.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. 99.3